pastime with these other things. Know that you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already.
I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care?
There's never any doubts in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it, it's facts. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, how dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills? They're just as good as...
Slam. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frostbite. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slow on it, now I'm off. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady on a Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes. Boss. Shooter like Steph, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage with about to book him. And love her, just keep I just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touched down in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that between, a gangster not no lover. Grammy after party, we rock it like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Pull up to your hop your house up with that. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some ones. Cash money came big, number 1 son, and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90, and I've been since you pockets rockin' the Gumby fade. Love my gut with this ice and lemon. Big BL if you a renegade. No, this ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger, I'm creeping on them. Say they ain't losing sleep, tell them I'm sleeping. Heavy traffic, the neighbors might call the people on them. Surround your car with, I put the cruising with that. Be pulling through, so I fly with it on me. I got my on the jet, ready to set it off, and I put that on. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some balls. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Pull up to your...
Hey. Up my energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets, y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry, y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Raptors with us as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. The fog rolling in on the Bay Area this evening. A gorgeous sight as we get set in San Francisco. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Toronto Raptors. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Well, last season, Fred VanVleet signed the biggest contract in NBA history for an undrafted free agent. And he went on to set more records. His 54-point game, the most ever by an undrafted player, and the most ever by a Raptors player. His mantra has been, bet on yourself. And, guys, it sure is paying off.
That it is, Allie. I like that. So, the Raptors starting five. VanVleet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is down low with Siakam, and it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at four. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Wiseman. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
Now here's Curry. From deep. That one is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's VanVleet. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Thompson finds Wiggins. Back to Thompson. 4-3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes passes to VanVleet. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Green with a block. Wiggins against Anunoby. And here's Curry for three. It doesn't go for him. Up top, Barnes. Green covering. Barnes passes to VanVleet. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Trent from long range. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open. Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4. Boy, and with Klay Thompson's 2-year absence, you really saw the importance he has to this Warriors team. They miss this guy dearly.
Well, Klay likes to fly under the radar. But, Doris, he is integral to what they do.
That's exactly right. Fantastic defender that frees up others, can play as either a first or second option offensively. This guy always plays within the flow of the team.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Wiseman. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Trent pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
Well, an aggressive Pascal Siakam is a dangerous Pascal Siakam. Nicely done.
Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Looking to win the run. Curry's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Trent. That one no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. He's part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates. But Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
Golden State calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
It is easy to get lost in the well-rounded offensive game of Klay Thompson, but let's remember, this guy is an elite defender. Quick feet, great athleticism and length. Boy, what a player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Trent. He's got 5. Here's Siakam. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And setting the tempo within a... assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
3 on 3, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Trent from long range. Oh, again, Toronto. With a triple.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And here's Curry for 3. Barnes. With the rebound.
Because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Shot is good by Curry.
Well, this guy's not just an outside shooter. I mean, we most identify Steph Curry as the greatest shooter in the NBA right now, but gets inside there. That's pretty.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Here's Barnes. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Thompson. For three. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds.
For him in this quarter, you can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. Up top Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Barnes. Fires from the line. And another basket for Toronto.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Curry for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Van Vliet misses.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
That's good from Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 5 points.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Wiseman against Van Vliet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
To the middle. Here's Green. On the wing, Curry. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Trent against Thompson. Right side Barnes. Back to Trent. Clock at 6. Barnes with it. Siakam with it. Green covering. Siakam, no good. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, did Klay Thompson get off his feet in a hurry. How about that finish?
Now Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Raptors up by 10. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
What passing we've seen from this group already, too. They can put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is out there with Achua, and it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable for being in the right position."
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Allie. Pass to Van Vliet. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current score?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, they get a hand on it. Curry with a steal. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here comes Toronto on the push. The three from Barnes. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Van Vliet finds Trent. Tries a 10-footer. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assisted by
Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Back to Curry. There's the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Trent outside. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Wiseman, moving it up. And that one's good. Green.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
And the defensive Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, BA, he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
Mikhailov's checked in for Barnes. That free throw good from Van Vliet.
What's remarkable here is Fred Van Vliet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage. It is incredible to think how Stephen Curry can make something out of nothing. Broken plays, any breakdown, you need a bailout shot. This guy gets better when there is chaos.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Stolen by Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
So often, Doris, we've seen Curry almost lose the ball, then pull off something amazing.
He's got a great sense of the moment. Chaotic situations lead to him getting open. One of the many special skills Stephen Curry has.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
Van Vliet finds Trent.
Kevon Looney.
Back to Van Vliet. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Shot on the wing. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. Trent's got 14 points for the game. The Warriors have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And now the Raptors on the break. And it's all from 3-point range.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Golden State foul.
Boy, what a pick back in 2016. Late first round. Pascal Siakam goes on to win the most improved player 3 years after he was drafted.
And yeah, it's been incredible to watch Siakam evolve into an all-star, Doris.
Yeah, and one that's got a lot of work to get better still. Like, this guy is a good shooter trying to become a knockdown shooter. We obviously know he's dangerous in transition. He'd like to be able to create more for his teammates. The ceiling's so high for Pascal. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Mikhailuk. Van Vliet outside. Trent. Rebounded by Green.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The shot by Iguodala, no good. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
At the line for the Raptors.
First one falls for him.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Iguodala. The Raptors also with a sub. Young's checked in. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
It's Van Vliet with a drive, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, if you think about Fred Van Vliet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Curry passes to Thompson, takes the 3, and it's Toronto with a rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half, and Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
They get it back. And the basket by Looney.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Van Vliet outside. Hits the target from 18 feet. Van Vliet's got 16.
Well, for a point guard like Fred Van Vliet, you've got to be able to get into the mid-range. It opens up the other aspects of your offense, keeps the defense off balance.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And so it's to